Alright, Code Red. I think this guy's trying to bite a bit more than what he can chew. So he's trying to pull off.
So to speak.
Well, I mean, I'm not one to judge, but. So we're gonna try to do a little late in the tramp action here with Yuri. Which I think, like, in context of us being, like, two dudes, like, reading the whole story, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I lean my face towards Yuri. I'm gonna try and go a little bit more ASMR. It's as if both of us are in a trance. Our faces growing ever so closer. The rest of the world is gone. It's just me and up. Okay, everyone!
Oh!
I was getting scared. Like, dude, pull the brakes. Come on.
Don't pull the brakes. Don't pull the brakes. Faster. Wait, no, not like this.
In my panic, I accidentally inhaled a chocolate. And then my Gibbles died.
And now she gets to be my girl.
I start to cough uncontrollably while the other members just stare pitifully. I gulp down the rest of Yuri's tea to wash down the chocolate.
Yuri tries to do a Heimdallr on me. A Heimdallr.
The Heimlich.
The Heimdallr. She opens the Bifrost.
Just throws me out of the window. It's time to share poems. McGibbles, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, just help me getting a kiss from her.
Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks.
Hairstyle.
The spell is abruptly broken.
Oh, I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. Once I calm down from my near-death experience, I pick up the bag of chocolate.
So dramatic.
In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word being tweeted.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Nothing even matters. Anyone can see that nothing really matters to me.
Anyway, the wind blows. Anyway, the wind blows.
Anyway, the wind blows. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
Do it.
Sad.
Just do it.
Make your dreams come true.
And the pointing at the crotch is just on point.
Yes. Show and tell time.
Show and tell time. I can tell time.
show and tell the time. The problem is not telling the time. The problem is showing the time.
How can I show time if it's a construct?
Yes. Ready to take a look at my poem
today? Of course. I'm eager to see how you have improved. It's getting longer.
I wouldn't say I have improved, but we'll see what happens. I hand you in my poem. Mr.Fingers.
the new Sesame Street character.
Despite bitter judgment, despite what you know, eternity is encased in a rusty cage. No one can leave, no one can be free. The feeling of rust on the fingertips, just like rusty spoons. It's almost...
I wouldn't have used my fingertips.
The horror of sound rests of rusty spoons on a rusty cage, scraping, scraping, scrape, as contamination lashes over the desolate landscape.
Bricks, turns, cries of man, howling twin turns into screams of children. The rustling leaves turn into deafening silence. Silence is all in a rusty cage.
Except when there's silence broken by a rusty spoon.
If it rhymed, it would have been a Dio lyric.
Yes, it would have qualified as a metal song.
A Metal Gear song.
I would do a metal song called Mr.Fingers.
Mr. Fingers. Mr. Bangles. Mr. Fingers. Oscar the Grouch. McGibbles.
I read Mr. Gibbles.
Mr. Gibbles. That's the other song. Mr. Gibbles.
I really hope you doesn't figure out why I wrote this poem down in one go. I have no idea how to use symbolism or anything.
I just listen to metal.
Literally everything in my poem is just scrambled words put together to pretend to have meaning.
Yeah, when you scrape the scraping of the scrape rust.
It works in the original game. So it works in the original game.
Yeah.
Yuri's a very perceptive reader though. This isn't good. He's gonna find out I bullshitted my poem.
Bullshit goes Natsky.
from the other side. Bullshit!
This poem is phenomenal.
Maybe it's because of my dramatic reading. What?
If I had to guess, dissecting this poem, I can see a lot of symbolism. At first glance, it may appear as if the writer had no idea what they were doing.
Yeah, like who would write a poem under those conditions, right? He'd hit the nail on the head right there.
But diving further into it, the way you describe the rusted cage and spoon, and the use of auditory examples and spooning me.
Thanks.
McGibbles, correct me if I'm wrong, Are you stupid? But this poem is describing
You
the
pulled
mind.
this straight out of your ass, didn't you?
But this poem is describing the mind of someone with schizophrenia, right?
Whoa, that's a connection.
The cage representing the mind. The rusty spoon symbolizes sporadic thoughts that pound on the one's brain.
I'm gonna pound on something and you're gonna like.
I want to pound on your brain.
And the horrid sounds show the hallucinations one hears and sees.
I'm gonna make you see some hallucinations. and
Not that I
screams.
know anything about this.
What the? Yeah, Yuri. That's exactly what I wanted to convey when writing it.
Liar.
Your poem is indescribable, but in a good way. How did you manage to pick up on these techniques so quickly?
Oh,
Bullshitting.
you know, just
Bullshit.
bullshit. Yeah, you know, the old trick.
Little trick bullshit.
Bullshit. Thanks, Yuri. Although I'm sure it's nothing in comparison to what you wrote.
You flatter me, McKibbles. However, you shouldn't cut yourself short.
Please don't. Just, how about we don't cut at all? How about that?
No.
With more practice, you will be able to display to the reader your most inner thoughts.
I don't think they will want to see that though.
No, the bullshit.
Yeah,
Inside
that
my mind.
if we see McGibble's deepest inner thoughts, I'm gonna get demonetized.
Yeah.
And I'm not even monetized right now.
No.
I don't know, Yuri. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. This is a SpongeBob reference.
A what?
A SpongeBob reference.
Yeah.
Patrick says this. It's in I don't remember which episode it is, but he says that the inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. And then they show like the dream bubble coming out of his mind, and it's just like a carton of milk dropping. Milk spills. There you go.
Spills. Where did the milk come from?
Anyways, please continue.
Ah, yes. As I was saying previously, you shouldn't be afraid to be more daring with your milk, your work.
Oh. I'm sorry, did you say milk?
Rather than writing down your thoughts, write down what you see and hear.
Like your posture. I mean, it sounds like a good exercise, Yuri.
For your posture.
Maybe I'll try it out. Like my penis.
I have an example of that.
My penis?
Oh my god.
If it made me want to.
I'd love to read it.
I didn't write it.
Yuri smiles dreamily and hands me her poem. Ah, yes.
The
I like this.
raccoon. It happened in the dead
Sorry.
of night. In the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack, my attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my storage tendencies, my strange tendencies as an unordinary human.
Oh, an ordinary. I remember
Yeah,
this.
do you remember unordinary?
An ordinary.
That was yes, that was an unordinary word.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom.
Of the
The
universe?
My hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The band. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend.
I couldn't fire.
I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always hearty.
You're making bread, girl.
Handy.
Hardy.
Not hardy. Handy. You're the one who's getting hardy.
You're the one seeing down there.
Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement.
He just
Hardy.
froze.
A rush of blood, classic Padawan conditioning. Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. Does bread size me? And I feed myself again.
And then I feed the bread.
You feed the bread.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
You're being too daring, Yuri.
Yes, it was a bit unordinary. I think that's what I would say if I was like right there. Like, yeah, it's kind of unordinary.
Just playing off of her.
I can see that. It's a lot more unordinary. Metaphorical. Maybe I'm just dense, but I don't know. I haven't the slightest clue what this poem is supposed to mean.
You're just dense because you haven't.
You know,
played.
you have mass and volume, so you're dense. It's just how it is.
That's right.
Yes, I'm dense.
It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
That.
That's what it's supposed to. That's the sound of a brain fart right there.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual habits.
Oh,
Hobbies.
tell me more.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people will make fun of me.
Do you really think that, Yuri? Yuri nods slowly. Well, I suppose I can't speak for everyone, but I don't want you to. But I want you to know that no matter how strange your hobbies may be, I would never judge you based on them.
She puckers her lips and just nods slowly.
You don't really mean that.
And then he puckers his lips again and just goes like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
of course I do."
Of course I do.
Everyone has their own weird hobbies they may not want to
The weird
share.
hobbits.
They're weird hobbits. Everybody has a weird hobbit.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not like you're doing anything dangerous, right? Right?
Right?
I mean, I know I have a lot of guilty pleasures I'm embarrassed about.
When you're trying to force a conversation to another direction.
Yes. That's a guilty pleasure of mine.
Mm.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities.
Oh, boss, I finally understand.
It's not about changing the world.
Someone leaving the world the way it is. Bring balance to the force, not living into darkness. Wait, I got mixed.
Wrong series.
Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things.
I have no idea.
Writing, listening.
Feeding me mouth to mouth.
Feeding the bread.
There really aren't many people like you, my goodness. Dear.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I must feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
I'll try to hide the fact that I'm starting to blush. It's nothing, really. It's not like I wanted to read your poems or anything, Baka. Yuri smiles sincerely at me.
Sincerely.
For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Just look at her.
And just as that, and it's gone. And just like that, the moment it's gone. Well, once again, that's everyone. After yesterday, I felt it was a bit easier to share my poem today. After all, anything would be moving from over the poem I wrote for yesterday, especially after the incident. On the other side of the room, Yuri's talking to Noski.
Wait, so he didn't kill him because their mothers are both named Martha?
Ah, yes.
What?
That's from Batman vs. Superman. Donna
Oh, Martha Wayne
Yes.
and Martha.
Save Martha!
Yep. That's lazy writing, don't you think?
I agree. As I pan my eyes down the room, they stop on Yuri and Monica, who are sharing their poems.
Your eyes.
Yes, of course, my eyes. It looks like Yuri's trying to apologize. Yuri, let me tell you
Let
something.
me tell you some.
Monica leans into Yuri's ear, and just goes like, "Bitch."
Oh, shit. Oh,
that
shit.
would be terrible. That would be terrible. That's just a joke. Hashtag just a joke. Hashtag, yeah, it was just a prank, bro. Camera right there. Do you understand?
Yes, my master.
Yuri nods timidly. What's that about? I begin to walk over, but Monica grabs everyone's attention. Okay, everyone.
I just guessed you were going to say she always does.
I believe that concludes the poem sharing for today.
Monica, I have to go early to catch up on homework. Is that okay?
No, that's suspicious. That's not okay. That's suspicious. Seriously, Yuri, see you later.
Bye!
So Yuri waves goodbye and skips off.
I have to go too. My dad is making dinner. I have to be there on time.
Suspicious?
Yes.
She doesn't have a dad.
Natsuki leaves without saying anything else. Monica goes behind the teacher desk to do club president stuff.
Wait.
I suppose.
What's the behind of a desk? The part where you put the chair, or opposite of that?
No, the part where you put the chair.
That's that's behind.
That's behind the desk.
Ah,
I guess that just leaves Yuri and me.
finally.
I walk up to her. Hey, Yuri.
Ah.
Is everything alright? Is there something you want to tell me?
Please.
Like that you like pizza?
I like
You
pizza.
wanna fuck?
Oh.
mean- Yuri rushes out of the room clinging to her backpack. Well, that was odd.
No, it's just me.
I turn around and stare at Monica.
Wait,
Yes!
What if it's just me?
Hey, Monica. Hmm? She looks up from her stacks of paper. Is there something you need, McGibbles? Do you know what's going on with Yuri? She's a strange one, isn't she? Not that there's anything wrong with that, mind you.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah, but she seems to be acting stranger than normal. Well, you shut your damn mouth. You said you were gonna. You said you were gonna judge her. Well, maybe you should just ignore her.
Oh, come
Ignore
on.
her. Yuri isn't used to being around new people. So I just shouldn't talk to her? No. It's okay to make some light small talk, but just don't get too attached.
Come on.
Because attachment leads to jealousy, and that's the shadow of greed. And then greed breeds anger, and anger leads to suffering, and that brings the dark side.
Lonely is a word.
Yuri has a way of being a bit obsessive when it comes to these things. No, I'm really lost. Have no idea what she's talking about. Well, maybe we will find out what Monica's talking about next time.
What is she talking about? What are we talking about?
What is anything talking about?
See you next time.
Bye.